A wise decision.
moving stuff around on the desk, and I'm like,
It would
ah!
appear that you don't have enough for that.
Okay. I think I am actually going to turn on the microphone, or the camera this time.
Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
It's because you aren't speaking, JJ.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oh, I think I have to recalibrate the camera. Because I did unplug it and plug it back in.
Don't know where to find that.
Jump scare. What the heck? Why did it freeze?
It didn't freeze. The audio stopped.
Oh. Hold on. Ah! My camera. USB control. Oh. For some reason, there's too much stuff running on the screen. The audio did completely freeze. Like, I don't know what to tell you there. Let me see if I can unplug it and plug it back in. And it crashed. Yeah, it did that. We know. Could be me, but I'll stay just in case. Is there no audio at all? Audio's back. Okay, it's because it actually crashed completely. Like, it legitimately crashed. The entire program just shut off on me. Because for some reason, it thinks I'm running too much stuff at once. And I am definitely not. So I'm going to close out Discord. Let's try it. I'm going to do it again, just in case. Just going to warn everybody. We're just going to add it as a new source. And we're going to USB video device. Why is it blinking at me? What? Okay, as long as the stream doesn't crash, we're good. I don't care. We might have to go without camera. My camera is blinking. That's what's blinking. It won't let me use it for some reason, and then it like completely crashed the entire program with me trying to use it. So we're just going no cam today. Good thing this isn't getting edited and put on YouTube that way. Because those videos perform a lot better for some reason with camera. I think it's because the editor can like zoom in on our faces and stuff and points.
What's wrong, little student? Afraid of a staircase?
I don't want a full screen version of the stream, but I do want it to cover up all the stuff that I don't need to be looking at. Distractions. For once, JJ's actually loud enough. Yeah, no, I don't think it's me. Yeah, no, we're running 60 frames a second, so I think it's on your side, bud. My bad. I moved stuff around on the desk, and now all of a sudden nothing works. So that's my luck, I guess. Anyway. It's funny, like, I was showing my wife some of the TikToks you were tagging us in. I think I tagged the guys in that one that you were talking about. Us as a D&D party or whatever. My only answer is reset. Let's see. Let me check Facebook. And we'll be able to hear it because I'm checking it on the computer that I'm streaming from. Are we live on Facebook? I think we are. Yeah. A second. So I think I'm streaming from.
Oh, wait. I've had that freaking filter on the whole time.
Are we live on Facebook? I think we are. Yeah. A second. So I think I'm streaming from.
I got the stream pulled up. I've had that freaking filter on the whole time. There we go. Yeah, no, the stream looks good on my end, so. That was on Facebook, which is usually the worst one. Twitch usually does better, but I thought your mic broke, so you were using your controller mic. No. That was a microphone filter that's on my mixer. I legitimately thought that I had turned it off because I can't hear it. I don't know if JJ can.
When I turn these on.
Yeah, I can hear it.
That's weird. Why can't I hear it? I don't want to mess with anything, though. So I'm just going to leave it. Oh, JJ's muted.
Incendio.
Man. Why didn't JJ tell me? That's a good question.
I was wondering why I was quiet. I did say something a couple times.
You did say that. I was talking about the filter thing. What's funny is you are actually at the same level as me. I can hear you.
Which I'm also in the same room as you.
Yeah. Well, I can hear you in my headphones. Which is very odd. He did say, to his credit, though, he did say he was quiet, or he thought he was quiet. We're at the same level on my microphone, or on the mixer, though, so. Even though this is a better microphone, it's not picking up as well for some reason. Those mics are good, though. I like those. Those are, like, good, steady microphones to use if you're doing anything. And the only reason I knew about them when I went to buy those is a couple streamers and content creators that I watch actually use those. And they're like, oh, they're cheap, and they actually work really, really well.
Does it get any more cozy
yeah,
than
they do.
Oxford?
Pokemon Go, there are codes for easy tasks for Registeel, Regirock, and Red
Healing
Ice.
potions are a specialty
Send
here.
them to you if
Should
you
you
want.
need
Sure.
them.
I mean, I can check it out. You just randomly got a cape.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. Do you need help with the delivery?
Also, that's going to
Yes, I
happen a
do.
couple times in this stream.
Capable student
You'll
such
hear
as
me
yourself
coughing.
should have no
So
trouble
I'll
making the
probably
trip
try to mute
Cambridge.
myself.
It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so
see.
often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this
I thought he said no
rather
time to poo.
irritating task off my hands,
Giving me
I'd
no time to
happily allow you
poo.
claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
Like, Jesus, dude, just
I'd
take
be
a
happy
break.
to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too
Capitals
much
are
trouble.
important.
She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day. What can I do for you today?
You know, I ordered Little Caesars through like their website today because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be running around getting gas and stuff, so I'll just like order it ahead of time. I got there and still had to wait like 5 minutes, and it took me like 15 minutes to get there.
Oh, wise
I was like, are you
decision.
kidding me?
Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell.
I'm cheating on a mission.
At one point, I was like, we could get Little Caesars to sponsor us if we use them in enough videos.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I want to now. Made me wait. We were at a point where we could have at one point. I think we've definitely gone down in views since then, but I feel like our content is just as good.
Yeah.
Maybe not just as good. I think it's better. It's better quality. There's more of a camaraderie now than there used to be.
What can I do for you today?
Also, I need to message in group chat because I need to ask the guys what game they want to play.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Since we started so early, we can do 2 streams. Just got to season 4, episode 4 of My Hero Academia, or episode 9 of My Hero Academia. I don't know what my friend means by it takes ages to get through. That is weird that someone would say that, because some of it is filler.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
But that's one of those animes that even the filler is good. I've heard that about One Piece too, but I've never actually watched One Piece enough to know. I do know that tomorrow they're airing a episode of One Piece that has never aired in America on Toonami. And it's a crossover episode with Dragon Ball and Toriko.
Well,
I only seen one filler. There's a bit of filler, but it's actually to the point where you don't even realize it's filler in My Hero. So
yeah.
it's not like Dragon Ball where the episode is literally about them trying to figure out how to get a driver's license or something.
I love this.
Like, that's a good episode, but I feel like it could be faster, though.
Actually, that's as fast as it goes.
That's insane. Also, once we finish this, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. I have a gaming PC now. We can do that.
What is that? Oh, it's back there.
A creature.
Okay.
You'll be able to catch those soon. Hopefully. I don't know how long the story is in this game.
I have no idea.
Alexa, how long is the story in Hogwarts Legacy? $30 is not that big. The way that she phrased it, it was like, it isn't a small game. You can expect the main story to take around 30 hours to complete. That's not that bad.
No.
You can put it in the chat. I don't care. With some of the stuff that Tanner says, I mean, as long as it's not
Plays right out of a story.
offensive, I feel like it's fine. Some of the stuff Tanner says can be
can
take us down from
J. Pippin's potions.
most streaming platforms.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out.
Also,
Did
I don't
you
know
grow them for
how many
him as
people are
well?
watching on like Twitch and
Doesn't
YouTube and
matter.
stuff,
You
but
could probably do
or
it better
and
than he
Facebook because
can
I actually
anyway.
rarely ever pay attention to that. But
Here are the
I just want to
potions you
point out,
requested.
since
You
this is
think
going to be
it's
on
so
YouTube
simple?
also
I
later.
know Pippin is always
'Cause
trying to
I've been
cheat his
taking the-
customers. Cutting corners
When
to
we
save some
stream, I've been
galleon for
taking them
himself
down
at the
off of
expense
YouTube
quality.
after.
You'll not be getting a nut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Jake.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Oh my god. That one weeb perv in the friend group. I will kamehame in your bum, eh? Or kamehame in your mum, eh? Oh my god.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance.
Oh my god.
That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my
So
hard work
I've been
and
posting
gumption.
memes.
If he fails on
when
his
we're not
own,
streaming and
so
stuff.
be it.
I feel like they're not doing that great. But I've been putting them up because I'm like,
Very
if
well.
we post
I
more
shall
than
let Mr.
once,
Pippin know I
apparently that
delivered the
puts us
potions
in
as
a
requested.
different
You
category
do that.
of like what Facebook shows to people. So
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
this is the one from today. I felt like it was topical.
That's funny.
And I put it in the description. I was like, "Good thing JJ's playing."
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate
I think she
it.
uses Alohomora right there. Wait, no, Alohomora is the unlocking spell.
Revelio.
By the way, any meme I send you, you can use. Sweet. That's awesome. Why is your knee twitching on the game on the character?
I guess because the way I'm
It
standing.
was like moving around for a second.
I'm going to check something.
Why is there a whirlpool there?
That's what I'm testing.
Ooh, what is that? Dive. What the? It just put you in a cave. Hyperside. Could be ADHD. What could be ADHD?
Incendio.
Oh,
Accio.
I don't understand. I don't have ADHD. I don't know what you're talking about. Knee twitch. Oh. I was like, I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not medically diagnosed. Or diagnosed. I said that wrong.
okay.
The only thing that I've been diagnosed with is not having a testicle. That's a hefty frog.
Incendio.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Anyway, I was talking about wanting to play Baldur's Gate 3. Self-diagnosed is valid everywhere, but medically and legally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've pretty much self-diagnosed myself with it. Because, like, the only other thing most of the stuff that happens to me lines up with is chronic fatigue and autism. And I'd rather... I'm not going to self-diagnose myself with
I
autism.
wonder who lives here.
I'd rather have a doctor tell me.
Revelio.
The tilted house. There's a chest in there. You just walked into that person's house. What is this, Pokemon? And you ate their food. Why not autism? I just don't want to claim that I'm autistic without having actual proof, you know? The ADHD I don't have a problem with because like 90% of the people I know have ADHD. So, unmedicated. Because I'm like 90% sure Tanner has it. I don't think he's diagnosed with it. But anybody that's ever met the man can probably tell you. I'm pretty sure he has ADHD.
I don't know why I'm flying for. Not there.
I was going to say, as long as you don't go around saying you have Asperger's, you're okay, but fair. Yeah.
Sometimes it seems all
I
roads
don't
lead
want
to
I don't want to
Hogsmeade.
claim anything like that without actual proof. Because
We
people
have
will
everything
fight
a
you
young
over that
student
kind of
might
stuff.
need when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
potions. Have a good look around.
ADHD,
I
everybody's like,
delivered
oh,
the
everybody's
potions
got
to
that.
Fatima Lewan.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
And normally I'm like, oh, I don't have the hyperactive part, but I do. It's
Nothing
there.
to worry about. I handled it.
It's just not
Glad to
as
hear it.
prevalent
And
with
thank
some
you
people
again for your help.
because of the anxiety on top of it.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Because if you don't know Asperger's, I can explain if you want. I know bits and pieces. I've seen, or I've read some articles about it
What can I do
because
for
that
you
was
today?
also something that I was thinking of, and I was like, ugh. I would rather have a doctor tell me if I have something like that.
I
I'm
hope
supposed
to see
get
you again.
something.
Just because, like, I don't want to self-diagnose with something that's actually like a medical disability. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Like, people will justifiably get angry at you over stuff like that. So
Need a focus potion.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
the fact that it let you put Nazi in there as a word is kind of funny. Oh my god. Oh, I do know that. I actually watched a TikTok about that. I'm completely distracting from JJ's playthrough. This is what ends up happening with pet farm stuff. I end up talking more. Unless Tanner's here.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
You disarmed that book. Good thing you did that. It had a gun. Awesome. Thank you for the codes. I'll try using those. What the heck? I gotta go back onto regular messenger because apparently I'm... I've also been having trouble breathing the last day or two from my freaking allergy issues. Because yesterday it was 80-something degrees. And then today it's like 60. And raining. And then it's supposed to get back down to 30-something in the next day or two.
Figured I'd look the part.
I've just gotten to where Deku had found Eri and the entire Hero Society goes looking for her. Oh, that's like one of my favorite parts of My Hero. That is one of my favorite fights coming up for you in the entire show. I mean, one of the more recent ones in like the newest season is really good, but like one of my favorite throwdowns is in that season.
Same.
26 Celsius. That's not too bad. Now freaking Discord just sent out the notification for Twitch. Yeah, that's 78 degrees. That's not too bad. That's higher than here because it's 59.
There's collectibles up
That's
here.
pretty warm though for England, I think. You guys are getting a heat wave, I guess, and we're going back to cooler weather. I don't know what it is here. I'm just saying what it is for you. Oh, it's too cold for us. Yeah, no, I'm in Tennessee, like East Tennessee. Southeast Tennessee. We're in Cleveland. I'm not gonna dox the rest of it, but you can know what city and state we're in. It's cold for you? Okay. Yeah, no, it says 53 here. Did you know the Grand Canyon is the second most naturally radioactive place in the world? I didn't. That doesn't surprise me, actually, though. That is one place I will never visit.
Okay.
Can't install Fortnite.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons.
I just
Wouldn't
realized
listen
I
to a
unplugged
word
this
about
monitor.
goblins.
I was going to
Speaking
check
of
on my Back
Listen,
for Blood
Professor.
download, but
So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast
Why would you want to take toast?
to a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the
I
map
love that
he
this
contained,
teacher is just
when I
like,
found the
what is this
pages,
kid
I found
on?
the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why
I
am
tried that
not
Atomic Heart game,
surprised?
and I got like
Shall we?
5
was
minutes
hoping
into
you'd
it
say that.
and got up to take a
Oh,
shower.
I need to bring the book.
But you know the voice of like the main character that you play as
The room
in
is called the Map
Fallout
Chamber, by
4.
the way.
Yeah.
And a
He
portrait
plays
of
this,
Professor
like,
Rackham awaits us there.
Leader character.
Professor
He's like a
Rackham.
scientist of
I
some
look
sort.
forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw
He is
get
the main
pages
character.
from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Okay, we can play this if we really
To
want
think
for the stream.
it was beneath us all this time.
I can actually play it on the computer now. Which is the only way I really want to play it. Also this. Like, if the other guys don't, we can shoot Nazi testicles. I'm sorry, but it has main characters intro. Or Fallout 76. That's also an option.
Yeah.
Grounded. I have that on here now, too.
This looks
Oh, I wonder what Grounded looks like at ultra settings. I bet it looks great.
No idea.
I don't either, because my other computer would only run medium. Actually, it was on lowest quality. I haven't had screen tearing in a while, which is nice, because usually I have a little blur in the middle of the screen when I'm watching you play this. Up there it went. For like half a second.
Hogsmeade.
This game is beautiful,
Here.
despite the lack of Harry Potter in the Harry Potter universe.
Of course. Hogwarts. It's
So it's a 3D map.
I don't know how 3D it is, though, if it's under you.
Eh.
I guess it is 3D. I guess that's like doing the 3D maps on like D&D stuff, like Roll20 or whatever.
Yeah.
If only you were
Speaking
here to
of,
see this.
I have. What is it? I have something on Roll20 that we can actually use as a
Hello,
campaign.
Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is
Not the
my
right computer.
mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig?
How do you
And
do?
you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
If you looked up, I don't want to
I
get
also
hurt, so
see
I
why
max
you
out my
refer to this
defense.
room as the map chamber.
Oh
That you
no!
have come
Wait,
this far
since last
tells me
week,
that you possess
I watched that
an
anime pretty
extraordinary
regularly.
Magical ability.
I'm
The
on
potential
the
and
newest
power of which
episode.
will unlock should you prove
That's a pretty good
yourself
anime.
worthy.
JJ actually,
The
I think,
location
introduced
of
me
each
to
of
that.
4
Yeah.
trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall
long time
the
ago,
pensive
'cause season
memory
1
you
was in, like,
viewed my
2020.
vault in Gringotts?
Just kind of insane.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Also,
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves
almost just used a very
centuries
bad
ago,
curse.
in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
I'm not gonna do
So,
it in front of
the
JJ
passage
because
from your
he
ruins
goes to church.
Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have
is
kept
happening?
secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance,
Wait, I can look at the
everything you
freaking
witness
password.
as you complete the trials.
That's wrong.
Will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you.
The starter set.
It will take time.
I have it physically, and I also have it
We
here.
don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited
Oh.
this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few
I've
more
never
hours-
shown you this,
Respectfully,
but
sir,
No.
while I do not know the secret you keep,
That is neat.
I
Now I
do
wish we
know
had
that
one of
our
those
young friend here has seen
3D
traces.
table thing
Traces
set
of a
up.
powerful
Well.
dark magic being wielded by goblins.
I was actually looking up how to
And
build
we
one of those.
encountered an
I've been
uncommonly
looking into it
powerful
as well.
goblin wielding such
And we
magic
can
as
do
we
that
prepared to leave your vault
when we
at
get a bigger
Gringotts.
space.
We may already
How is
be
it? Is it
too
good? I have saved season 1 and
This
2
is
on
grave news.
Zorro
indeed.
for after
Young
My Hero.
friend, do you trust
It's a good
Professor
like
Fig?
I do.
casual anime.
Then, in the light of your considerable
The
skill
Bo Fury.
and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the
That's a good
location of
one.
the
If
first
you
trial
like
marked
happy-go-lucky
on the
anime,
map below you.
she never loses a
Whilst
fight, so
Professor
it's kind of
Fig
just
may
like.
assist you in
Yeah.
locating the trials. They may be completed.
I can
only
also look up my
by one
Crunchyroll
with
list,
our
and
ability.
there's like 30 animes on it, and that is no
Shall
joke.
we have a look?
There's probably actually more than that.
I
I
know
started
that
watching
tower.
Radiant
It's not
yesterday.
far.
I'm
You
9
may have
episodes in
seen
because
it
I've been
yourself.
binging it. Also, Mobile Suit Gundam: The
It
Witch
looks
from
familiar.
Mercury is pretty good. That's a new one. There's
Perhaps
only like
your
2
young
episodes.
friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your
Uh,
mentor. the
Ningen
least I can do is
Fushin,
go ahead
adventurers
to
who
make
don't
sure
believe
it
in
is
humanity
safe.
will save the world.
Join me as soon as you can.
That's
I'll
a good
find
one.
you at the tower as soon
There's
as I can.
5 episodes
Until
of the
then,
dub of that, or 4,
Be
I think.
careful. And do not tell anyone where
Chilling
you're
in my
going.
30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army is pretty good. Do you like the My Hero memes I've been posting on my TikTok? Those are actually pretty funny. I have been checking those out. I really like the daily life of the Immortal King too. That's a good one. Skeleton Knight in the Netherworld's pretty good. Jesus, there's a lot of animes on this list. God of High School is really good. That's one of my favorites on this list. Other than obviously Dragon Ball Super is also on this list. I would not tattoo it if I wasn't a fan. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. Wait, 20. 24. 28. 32. 36. 41 animes on my Crunchyroll watch list. That's insane. Because I'm pretty sure like a good bit of these I'm actually currently watching. At least the first like 3 or 4 rows right here. Black Summoner is pretty good too. The Devil is a Part-Timer. I've never seen. I watched like the first 2 episodes of Devil is a Part-Timer.
I've only watched the first episode.
And I couldn't get into it.
Well, to me, it looks all right, but I don't know. It's just, for me, it's hard to get into.
Yeah, I also like the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world because it's not a normal isekai where they're from Japan. He's from a Japanese-looking society, but he's an exorcist in his world, which I don't know what they're calling an exorcist because he doesn't perform exorcisms. He actually summons demons. I don't know what they think an exorcist is. In like the first 2 episodes, I think he summons a freaking dragon out of nowhere. like, and people are like, "You have a dragon?" Or at least the dude he's fighting. It's like a pretty hefty demon. You know what the graphics of this game remind me of? Shadow of War. That's what all the combat stuff even kind of reminds me of it.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Okay.
About 3, actually, because there was like 3 dudes there. What is a reverse exorcism where the devil tells the priest to leave the child? Keep the body. I don't care. I watched my grandpa do that one time, just partially, in a church, and it was creepy. Like, in real life, that kind of stuff is... We were in a church and just going about the service or whatever, and this person just burst through the door. I can't remember if it was... I think it was a really skinny woman is why it was so surprising. She just burst in, and it's these like huge, like 15-foot, like solid wood doors. She just kicked them open like a freaking Spartan. And we were like, it takes like 2 people to push these doors. And then she comes in and she like throws a chair from the other end of the church all the way to the front of it at my grandpa because he was up there preaching. And he's like,
this way. And I'd
okay.
use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
And this is Sparta. Yeah, it's insane. She it took like 8 grown men to to hold that woman down while she was getting exercised.
Totalis.
It was a little insane.
Or, I suppose, the charge right into their midst.
That sounds like a fake made-up thing, and it's definitely not. That actually happened. That is like one of the most vivid memories I have from when I was a younger kid. There's a Hot Wheels game on Game Pass. Ooh, SD Gundam. Is this like an actual fighting game? Or is it a battle royale like everything else is? It does say Battle Alliance. Ew. Actually, my throat hurts worse now. Don't worry, I have water. About 30 ounces of water sitting in front of me.
I was just here.
It is. This water is also, unfortunately, called liquid death, but don't worry about that. It is really good. Cross-platform co-op games. Let's check out what we got. The only problem, 7 Days is so appealing to our style of gameplay and stuff that we play.
Orders directly from
But I just have
Ranrock.
so much of an issue with the
These
game
orders
not
indicate
looking
that
good.
they're after something to do
It
with
looks
names.
like hammered crap.
Names. And why here?
I will draw blood.
And I'm not okay with a game that has that many players that play it on a regular basis looking that bad. You know what's funny now is I can actually play Farming Simulator on full graphics now, and it won't bog down my computer. There's also a new level in Power Wash Simulator. Just gonna throw that out there. There's a Tomb Raider level. It looks worse than All for One's face. You don't have to be that mean.
Looks like the entrance.
How?
It's locked.
What's funny is, like,
An unlocking.
All for One is based off of Darth Vader. I don't know if anybody knew that, but
Soon enough, we can work on it back at
the man that
castle.
made My Hero Academia is a huge Star Wars fan.
I wonder who this is.
And
Robes like that, it could be anyone.
it is it Mickey Mouse? Because
Someone
he
was an
does the
avid
broom
reader.
thing in Fantasia.
Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Yeah, 7 Days to Die is very, very poor to look at.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game. It actually is a pretty decent game to play. Like, we played it years ago for a
Yeah.
couple videos, and me and JJ enjoyed it, but we immediately got bored enough that we were playing with God mode.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
I'm telling you, it was Mickey
Welcome
Mouse.
to San Bakar's Tower.
Or the dude from Sorcerer's
Hello,
Apprentice.
Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter.
I want to go as
I'm
far
glad
as
to
the
see that
helmetless
I was
Vader
correct
level
in
insult.
presuming that we would meet again.
That always was
soon
the most
after our
terrifying
last
thing to me
encounter.
when they
My
like
surmise based on the
took
commotion I
Vader out
heard
of his helmet
that you
when
did
he
not
was
have
dying
an easy
in
time
Luke's
getting to me.
arms.
We did not.
And I'm like,
Professor.
ah!
We encountered goblins outside the tower.
Fantasia,
That
Mickey Mouse.
Goblins were aware
Yeah, that's
of
what I
my
was talking
thought
about.
Is disquieting enough. But if they have also
I want to
made a
look at the
connection to this
Tomb Raider
tower,
stuff in
then
Power
the
Wash
threat
Simulator.
may
So
be
I'll be doing
greater
that while
than I
JJ's playing.
thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs near the
It's on a
entry,
separate computer, so it's
reservoir
fine.
of ancient magic like those you've seen before.
The fact
has
that
been
the internet's
unlocked.
not even
Commanding
bogged
to
down with me
access a
downloading a
doorway.
full video game is kind of
Afraid
insane.
I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
Increasingly
That said,
capable.
be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in
Ah.
the map chamber.
The game just booted up and didn't give me time to close the freaking Xbox app.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
I hit the broom.
I think I muted this, so we should be good. Also, Michael and Tanner didn't answer me. Or they did, and my phone just hasn't gotten it yet.
Revelio.
The first trial.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the Restricted section.
Ow. Why don't the games pull up on that screen? That's stupid. Grounded. Fallout 76. That needs to go away.
Look how it's repairing itself.
Is it as bad as Sugar Rush, My Hero Academia's face out of context to a child? Probably. It's
That
pretty
must have
bad.
done something.
7 Days is not the best
Best
looking
have a
game
look
at all.
around.
It's awful. I do watch, however, I watch some people play it, and theirs looks cool, but I think they have mods installed, and I'm not brave enough to do that. Even though I now have a computer that will run stuff like that, I'm too scared to ruin my computer. I just dropped $1,000 on it last weekend, so I'd rather not. Also, it's closed, and I'm playing a game on it, so that's kind of cool.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Is it the portal in the middle of the room? Look, giant eggs.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
That one's bigger than the rest of them. He's got a giant health bar. It would have been cooler if the freaking axe would have landed on the other one and actually hurt it. Because it did land on it.
I did it. What? That's the way I came. It's this way.
What have the keepers planned for me?
Probably.
Expelliarmus!
It has taken so long for
Accio!
Power Wash Simulator to load. Because it's having to sync all of my data from my other... It's pulling my data from my Xbox account and my computer. Unless it just restarted everything. That would suck. Oh, no, it didn't. It still has where we played, What? What is that one?
These look familiar. Accio!
Because there's the Tomb Raider one, and then there's something else. I just looked it up. It looks worse than Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's pretty bad. It's not... I don't know that it's that bad. Oh, there's a Final Fantasy one, JJ.
Pardon?
There's a Final Fantasy pack coming in. For Power Wash Simulator.
Oh, it's Tifa's bar.
That's cool. I wonder if it's free. Because it does say pre-order, but
Oh, it's not out yet.
it's not out yet.
In that case, I'm not interested.
Honestly, though, that piqued your interest quite a bit.
Oh, definitely.
I just heard you go, what?
It's annoying.
It's funny when you hear JJ go, huh? Because that doesn't happen that often. I can play some of these games that I just have in my game library now.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things
With
from
my new
both
computer.
sides of the archway.
Like Just Cause 4 and Elite Dangerous, because my computer will now play stuff like that.
More statues.
Goes one hyper.
Expelliarmus!
That one keyword. Oh, I can play Arkham Knight on this. Actually, I could play that on my other computer. But now my computer will run Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I haven't played that one on stream yet, but like one time.
Not making this easy on me.
Also, I do have Wild Hearts downloaded, but I don't know that I'm going to play that one on stream because it's Russian.
Oh.
And like everything's based off of Russia. And like as much as it's cool, it's new, everybody's playing it, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip right over that one. We'll finish Harry Potter. I'm just scrolling through these new release things. There's this anime butt.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Wild West Dynasty? What is this? It looks cool. What is this? That looks really good. You've
Seems
piqued
I
my
ought to
interest with
explore this
Western
archway
video
from
game.
both sides.
I'm a sucker for that. Early access game. I'm going to add that to my wish list on Epic Games because that looks interesting. And I got paid today. There's a Tom Clancy game? Why did I not hear about this? Oh, it's an old Tom Clancy game. Actually, it's not. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. It says initial release 2009. It's also turn-based, and I'm not a huge fan of turn-based games. This game looks cool. From Dust. Oh, that came out in 2011.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Wild West Dynasty looks pretty new, though. Yeah, it came out like a week ago. What about Exploding Kittens or Uno Online? Well, the problem with stuff like that is we don't have enough computers to go around for everybody. So a lot of it has to be either cross-platform with Xbox or phone-related.
This is trippy.
Which we could do, if we get enough people in the streams, we could do, the Jackbox games. Those are fun. But we haven't had enough people in the streams for a while, so once we can build back up our audience, I feel like something like that will work. Oh, they got the Assassin's Creed games on sale on the Epic Games Store. The OG Far Cry is on here. I like how it says supported operating system. Windows 2000 or XP only. Far Cry Primal. That one's a no from me.
Still have nightmares over that.
The director's cut of the first Assassin's Creed game. You have piqued my interest. What is in the director's cut? I have Brotherhood. I have all of them, I think, on various platforms. Jesus. The first Assassin's Creed will run on Windows XP and Vista. And it says it only uses a RAM. 1 gigabyte of RAM. That's insane. No results for... What is that game? That is a horror game. Hail Satan.
Don't like the look of this.
The Hunter Call of the Wild. That one I've been very tempted to play because it's on Xbox Game Pass. What the heck? I put in high to low price on this, and the first game it pulled up was $2.99. What is Crime Boss? And why is it already on sale and it's not out yet?
No telling.
Is that Michael Rooker? Rockay City, Florida in the 90s. Starring Michael Madsen, Kim Basinger, or Basinger. What was that? Damien Poitier, Danny Trejo, Danny Glover, Michael Rooker. That is exactly who I thought it was. Vanilla Ice. What is this cast? And Chuck Norris.
What?
This game has Chuck Norris in it.
Sounds like an awesome game.
It looks like a Grand Theft Auto knockoff. It says it comes out March 28th. I'm very tempted that if we're done with this by this point to actually get this game. Slime Rancher 2 is on sale. I've already played Assassin's Creed 3 and Valhalla. I don't really need to buy those on here. And Odyssey. And Origins and Far Cry 5. I played Breakpoint when they sent me a code. Because we were doing pretty good back then. Ubisoft sent me a code. I have Watch Dogs Legion. I think I still have Far Cry New Dawn. I've been very tempted to play Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, because you start as like a monkey and work your way up to like almost humans. In as far as like genetic stuff. Chuck Norris is so strong he doesn't push up. He pushes the earth down. I wonder if I can filter this with...
Okay.
Feature.
What a relief.
Cross-platform. The Hunter Call of the Wild. That's on Game Pass.
Another pensive.
better not need an update for Fortnite. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Okay.
You're sure seeing a lot of memories. Hey, look, the logo for the game. Chuck Norris is so smart. His IQ is his phone number.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
That
It is
happens.
agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace.
Chuck Norris is so strong he can lift twice his phone number. Oh my god.
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
Chuck Norris doesn't battle, he just allows you to lose.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic
And
you're
kill a
mastering
ton.
to transfigure
That's
more
Superman.
than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most
Warzone has a new
well-meaning
mode.
and competent
I piqued
witch
I
cannot
piqued
possibly
Tanner's
know the
interest with
consequences
throwing
of
Warzone out
irrevocably
there.
manipulating it.
Because I'll tell you right now,
As
that's
my
going to be my
father's pain
my game
destroys him.
that I don't like playing, that we can play for Bet Farms.
It is not your pain to take.
Because I hate Warzone. With a passion. You heard that. Passion. Good God. This pot filter does nothing.
Every year, a
You can hear
student
that.
sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach.
You know, when we
Welcome
did that
back
for
to
you, we didn't even
Hogwarts,
intro the video of
Professor.
like, oh, this is JJ playing a game that he never wanted to play with us.
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the
You
position
just
of
casually
defense
played
against
the game with
Dark
us and didn't
Professor.
fuss or anything.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was like, man,
I was actually hoping that you and the others
I'm
might
hoping
join
we
me
can
on my own
find
this
something
evening.
that Tanner won't play.
There's much I'd like
He
to
don't
share
like
with you.
scary games.
That would be delightful.
Ark
We
Survival
shall let the
Evolved.
Hey,
Very well.
hey, Callisto
see you then.
Protocol.
That is new, yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris once got pulled over for speeding. The officer got off with a warning. I watched a clip from a show with Reba in it where she warned the cop that pulled her over.
Now to find a way out of here.
Because apparently she was some kind of court judge or something, and she was like, if I ever see you pull a gun out on somebody at a traffic stop,
That must be the way back to the map.
I'll have your job. And I was like, oh, Jesus. That is a cool map.
There is one thing I have not checked yet.
You haven't checked your upgrade points? Oh, you have one. You keep going to Dark Arts first. You're tempted.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got enough points and everything else. Like, I say, if you want to do it, go for it.
I'll do that one. That's the only one I got.
Stupefy. Blood curse?
That is an actual dark art. Yeah.
I think you just, like, upgraded one of the ones you already had.
That one isn't exactly forbidden.
Yeah, you're just upgrading
Yeah.
to make something more powerful, which is fine.
That's not forbidden curse.
Jesus. What's funny is they look like Deku when he uses his full cowling mode.
Yeah.
He gets that, like, X on his face.
Now teach me how to unlock locks.
the bane of every D&D player's existence.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir.
You know, I find it
This is
funny.
Professor Fig.
Professor
Critical Role
Charles
does that a
Rookwood at your
lot
service.
in their stuff. Like, they have issues with
someone
doors to the
completed the
point
first
where it's
trial?
in the
I
show.
have, Professor Rookwood.
Legend of Vox Machina. Every time they come across a door, they're just like, no!
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts. With
There's
Professor
one
Rackham.
episode
Indeed.
that every time I see it, it makes me
you
laugh.
found the portkey to access Professor
It's,
Rackham's vault,
like the
and
whole
you
group is sitting
deciphered
there and
map
the-
within the locket you found floating above that
The
pensive.
I did.
rogue is like
I
trying to
found
open the
something
lock.
that I can't identify.
And he's like, I
only
can't get it,
above
I
the
can't
last
get it. And I
pensive.
think they just open the door.
Yes.
One of them's like, have we tried the knob?
You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Let's see if I can find it on TikTok.
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen
think it's-
traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor
That was
Fig,
an actual
not
My Hero
only
opening.
encountered
That would have been bad.
goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower. They also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully
I think
the
that
next
was it,
Pensive
all the
provides
way
more
through.
context.
Yeah.
For now, we should learn what
Chuck
Ranrock
Norris
knows.
once died.
I
God was
will
found
be
with a
honest,
knife in his back the
I've
next
no
morning. Oh my
idea
God.
where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone.
Chuck Norris
I
died
saw
years ago.
Verona at
That
the
the
Three
death
Broomsticks
doesn't
speaking to a
have the
goblin
courage to
once.
tell him.
He seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try.
Could you imagine like the Grim Reaper just like chilling outside of his house, just
My
like
studies.
All right, who's on my list today? Nope.
let's just skip over that one.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time.
Could you see
If
Venus
I
and
am
Jupiter
correct,
a few days
and
ago?
I usually am.
I have no idea.
You should be able to use it
Probably.
to inform and enhance your own magic.
But I'll be honest,
you,
I'm
sir.
usually asleep when
I will
stuff
look
like that
out for them.
happens. So, because I go to sleep at 10 p.m.
That's a keeper.
like a old person. JJ probably actually goes to sleep earlier than me.
What?
I said you probably go to sleep earlier than I do, but
I usually lay down around 11.
oh, never mind then. I'm an old man because I'm laying in bed around like 10, 15, 10, 20.
On a regular basis, I wake up, I go to sleep around 11, or lay down around 11, go to sleep around 12, wake up at 5, and go to work.
Jesus. I'm usually in bed and asleep by 11. And then I wake up at 7.
I should ask Serona.
I
if
usually
the room-
get about 8 hours of sleep.
Spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready.
Why is connection
Stop by
being
the
weird?
shop
I have
when you
4G
can.
in a 4G area. That is weird.
I
Who
hope
still
you
has
will come and
4G?
see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter.
I don't think it's your connection, actually. There's something bogging down my computer.
Oh, Beast Class.
I don't know what it is either. What is it? I'm just going to close out this just to see if that's it. Whoa. Maybe it was.
Okay.
I'm not using that anyway. Ouch. I'm usually on Wi-Fi as soon as I get home, though. Like I'm.
Definitely doing that.
At your earliest convenience, I believe that we may be able to help each other.
You don't say.
Whew. It's hard to breathe. Anyway, Tanner said he has to go to his mother's tonight, so he can't play games with us. Lame. But we can figure something out. Because normally we do this and then we switch to a different game. So I don't know what that is, but uninstall that. Why is it not pulling up on there? That's weird. It's also not registering half the dang games I've got downloaded on my program list. But we could do Sniper Elite 5, Fallout 76, Grounded, Power Wash Simulator, Back 4 Blood, Call of Duty, Fortnite. Like, I have a bunch of games.
I don't know.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you
I'm
Descendo.
gonna put all my games on one side of my screen so I can see them.
What are you up to now?
Also, for the stream, I have Red Dead 2 already ready for when I decide to play that on stream. But it probably won't be anytime soon because I'm frozen at the bit where JJ is saying, before the witch from the last pensive Isadora became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic but to remove pain. Oh, wow.
Oh, great.
I mean,
Revelio.
You've been trying to get us to play Fallout 76 for a while. We can do that. I think it's downloaded on the Xbox. The thing is, do we stream your side or my side? Probably yours because you're a lower level.
Yeah.
And I can just actually play.
Trying to figure out how to do this. And
That looks like a porg. I think I said that last time.
okay, do you add all these up? If that's the case, it don't make any sense.
I'm back. Not anymore.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon.
I think the middle number is,
caretaker
and
at your service.
I think the middle number is like you're
First,
supposed to add
please allow
up
me
to that, but
apologise
I don't
if
know
seemed a
if
bit,
those are different.
Unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear
He
your
doesn't
visit to
look
Hogsmeade
as
was even
ratty
more
as he sounds.
eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful.
He sounds
I
awful,
certainly
but
wasn't expecting a troll attack.
he looks
Oh,
all
of course
respectable.
not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my
In
recent visit to
fact.
Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
You're
Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes
What is
from
that?
day to night.
Let's just stand here for hours.
Okay.
So did you see Jupiter and Venus? No, I didn't. I'm too old to be up that late.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a
Which is funny because
See if you
I'm
can
definitely
remove
not.
the moon
I'm younger
from a
than
statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions,
people.
aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain
Hold
more
on
as we
to it.
walk. Ever since that fateful
He's got
day
that
in the
accent where they
village,
don't pronounce H's.
those curious statues began appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade.
Oh, he pronounced that one.
Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face.
So would you
with a
mind
boggart,
humoring me?
or
Isaac.
which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demigod.
Revelio.
A demigod.
Demigod.
That accent is all over the place.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered
Wait.
one when I was a lad in Korea.
When he was a lad in Korea, then why does he have a British
Those
accent?
statues are demiguises. The
If he's
moons,
Korean.
I assume, are an uninspired.
Assume.
Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me.
I have a feeling this guy's not
Suspicion
actually
as
British.
to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is likely that they will slip
gonna
up
look it up.
and reveal themselves
Gladwin
as the
Moon.
statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
It is. He is British.
First, your daring
He's just
do
got a
against
horrible
those
accent.
trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fear.
Or I just don't know British accents that well.
Second, as
That's probably what it is.
hideous as a demiguise is,
I'm from the
most
South
would
in
find my
America.
fear of them unwarranted.
America.
You, however, have seen how they affect me.
I've only also met like 3 British people in my entire
Can't
life.
bring myself to go near them. In fact,
Like in
I
person.
know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
And one of them wore like a weird hat. Not like that hat,
I'd be
but
glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before
he
wandering
dressed
the
like
tower
Brian
at night.
Johnson from AC/DC.
Next, you'll notice that the door is locked.
It was very
However
weird.
will you get in?
With a sweater vest.
Alahomora. That's how.
There you go.
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I said
Alohomora
shopping holiday
is
when
your
I was
unlock
your
spell.
age. Oh, the school was my
Isaac.
oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck.
Hospital.
And thank you.
The hospital. I hate how Facebook wants to push like this. Now you have your unlock spell, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I find it so weird they make you do that.
Only once.
It
that's the
doesn't
good
look
thing.
that hard. Yeah, if you had to do that every time, it would be really annoying.
Okay, where's that?
Oh, that's funny. It's really quiet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I have to level 1 lock. You don't even have to like equip the spell. You just hit the button, I guess. This is a funny looking Pokemon game. Look, I haven't fixed that notification setting in a while. It was since we were playing Pokemon Scarlet, so that's my bad. It's because I don't have to do it on this. Like, I just hit go, and Streamlabs goes. Sometimes I forget to change the game name. Is that Bob Ross? What is that emo?
Well done. You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
It is. It says "Cool Story Bob." That is a Bob Ross emo.
Alohomora.
What is the other one? Because I know the squid ones are power up. It's just a happy little accident. Happy little murder locations. So I think we're going to switch to a different game about halfway through this. And so I'll stop the stream and restart. Like me. Oh my god. A happy little accident. Well, I'm left-handed so, and raised in the South, so they tried to beat the devil out of me because I was left-handed. Oh, God. That's another Bob Ross joke. Because Bob Ross used to say that when he would, like, clean his brushes. And he's like, gotta beat the devil out of it. Do you have any interest in Sons of the Forest? Yeah, but I have nobody to play it with.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
I haven't even booted up my Steam in a while. It's only $30 though. It's stuff like that. That's the reason I wanted a computer, but then I didn't think about the fact that I have nobody to play computer games with. I mean, I do, but none of them play games like that. A creeper emote and a Dorito emote. That's weird. That's a global emote. So is the Minecraft one. And the Bob Ross one is a global emote.
Hello, Hamura.
Yeah, that's the issue. If I could convince Michael to let his dad buy him a computer. Because his dad was going to buy him a good computer, and he was like, I don't need that. So he didn't. He just bought him a desk and a chair. I was like, you should have got the computer, because we could play games together.
Okay.
You found the end of the rainbow. And my camera's broke. Hey, look. This looks like... That room looks like it should have been dude from... Might be on Game Pass or console. No idea. I don't think it is. I know for sure that it's on Steam. I was just looking at that. Because I have my other computer on and running. Because we were talking about playing something else. So I'm like, better get the computer ready. But this PS5 is melting my hand. Actually, it is legitimately heating my mouse up to the point where I'm terrified that it's going to melt. It's very warm.
Revelio.
I know it won't. Sort of. I am tempted to play games like that by myself, but I know those are games that are meant to be played with other people, so I'm like, Oh man, the definitive edition of Mafia is only $13.99 right now. I bought like a pack of that game though. Do you want to show? Do you want the list of mods I use for Skyrim, by the way? And have you showed the stream? No, I haven't. I should though.
I'm supposed to find something. I just can't find it.
Let me pull up Discord. Because that looked amazing. My camera is also broken, by the way, so Since it's just me and JJ today, I'll get out of the voice chat. These screenshots look amazing. You can't even tell that's Skyrim. Unless you're looking at that first image and you know the game well enough.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
But I know a certain person that watches this stream that really likes Skyrim. So. Okay, here we go. I want to use Dragonborn, Dawnguard, and Hearthfire. Those are... Gay Ulfric. Some of those are just DLC. Gay Ulfric I don't know about, but... Me? My stomach just made a weird noise. Yeah, this is Skyrim, apparently. And that is insane. Other than the grass textures, this looks like a completely different game. The grass textures are throwing me off now that I'm looking at it on the computer. But I mean, this one is the one that I was like, holy crap. The lighting, everything. Like, there's even a dude in there. This looks amazing. Like, look at the shadows and stuff.
Of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no.
And the ray tracing, like, look at that. Oh my god. That's probably God rays. That's not ray tracing. But it looks good.
Begin my rounds now.
JJ probably has no idea that what I'm talking about. That's a little bit too far, but you can stream to Steam. Stupid Bethesda. I figured it wasn't ray tracing. It looks good though. Stupid Bethesda. Now I can play that freaking, what is that new one coming out? It's made by Bethesda. It's like space related?
Revelio.
StarCraft? Is that what it's called? Now I can play that on the computer.
That one I really want to play.
Yeah, but the problem with StarCraft is I don't think the Xbox that I have will play it. Faded how accurate I am I. The first one was Riverwood. I don't know about Winterhold. That's a question for Shadow. Because that's his thing. But Sons of the Forest looks pretty good. I might actually pick that one up. I'm going to add that to my wish list on Steam. So I can come back to it and look at it. I don't have very many games on Steam. I have a lot of stuff on Epic Games Store. Correct for both. Then again, they're well-known areas. Yeah, Riverwood, I was like, oh, that's Riverwood. I know exactly where that is. They're well-known areas. I didn't know it was Winterhold, okay? I don't know the game that well.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start.
I do have Atomic Heart, but I'm not playing that one on stream.
It may shed some light on who's behind all this.
It says horror, mystery, puzzle, and
He drove
FPS
the
game.
previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
Ouch.
You, my friend, are a gentle
Dreadful
person
River looks
and
cool.
a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange.
Oh, it just
for
looks like
your
Valheim.
assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night.
I never visit
Thus,
either.
I
I just know the
encourage you to
area.
use a
Winterhold less than
disillusionment when
Riverwood.
necessary.
Yeah, Riverwood's pretty recognizable.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate
I was like, what the heck is that?
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this.
Modern Warfare 2 is on sale. No Man's Sky. It's half price almost. I'm very tempted to get a freaking headset just to play No Man's Sky in VR.
Oh, that side.
You know what I mean? JJ can already play it in VR if he wanted to. No Man's Sky.
Oh, yeah.
The Hunt Showdown would be cool if Michael had a freaking gaming computer. Because he's the only other person that actually plays mouse and keyboard, so he'd be the only one that can keep up with me.
Yeah.
You can just buy a Steam Deck from Steam. I wouldn't. Where is the actual, like, full store? I'm just scrolling through, like, a list of, like, 10 games. Returnal looks cool.
Yeah. Which one is that?
Oh, this is on the computer. This is all, like... Returnal looks neat. I guess I should be scrolling through Game Pass, because that's the only thing that we all have that we can all play.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised,
The
none
dodo.
of these creatures should be taken lightly.
Yeah, those don't exist anymore.
They are all in their own way.
You know, actually, though,
Especially if
they've
one does
been,
not know how to handle them properly.
they've been trying to, like, genetically remake
It
those.
seems many of you are out of practice.
Because
Let's
we
take
took
some
them out
time
of
to review
existence.
The basics of how to care
Yeah.
for a beast, shall we?
They're like, we
Miss
feel kind of bad,
Sweetie,
so we're just going to
would
try to
you
remake them.
Please assist our new student with the lesson
As long as they
today?
don't try to bring
Yes,
back
Professor Howard.
dinosaurs.
No, they are working on mammoths,
Poppy.
though.
Poppy
Yeah.
Sweeting.
Because they want to
Don't worry about
reintroduce
Professor Howard's
them
speech.
to,
She
like,
over-exaggerates
Serbia.
sometimes.
Or Siberia,
Oh,
not
these two
Serbia.
cars are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puff.
That's not noises I wanted to hear.
Yes, Professor.
I sent you gay Ulfric, not a mod yet.
Practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You
I
can
have
use
to
my
actually, like,
brush.
look
Just
to
be
see
gentle.
where you sent it.
Think pleasant thoughts. I like enriches his experience.
Okay.
Was it on TikTok? Yes, it was. No, wait. No, it wasn't. Where was it?
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
What is that
I
thing?
think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food?
Oh, now you can Pokemon catch.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've opened up a new game. Also, No Man's Sky lets you do
What
that
do you
too.
suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
Is that all you think
safely
about,
say that
Poppy?
Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is.
It might take it a minute for me to
Kindness
actually
is one
get
of
it.
his best qualities. Right
Facebook
after
Messenger
ambition
has been awful to me lately.
and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now.
Good
let's make
news,
our way to the
everyone.
pens and select another beast.
That's what that made me think
And
of
please,
immediately.
Do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our
We can
new
try
student
Monster
to
Hunter.
the Neasels in the farthest
We'd have to
pen?
download it on both.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh,
I don't want to
couple of
do any
measles
more
is
Farming
all to get
Simulator
me a
until
few
we have
nuts at
everybody.
least.
Yeah.
Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Because that video did pretty well.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid
It's a
thing.
big cat.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about
Peculiar
a worthless
Poppy.
little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
What is with the Ravenclaw in the background?
Let's go.
That's very awkward looking.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the
That
measles
looks
just
so
as you did
weird.
with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
Just the one.
Just think, I'm a Slytherin.
It appears our time has come.
Slytherin can be good.
Please close the pens and
How
see
is Gale for?
yourselves out.
I don't know.
Now,
I haven't gotten the
where is
message.
our new student? Ah,
I
there
can't show
you
the camera
are.
because
I
it's
would
broken.
Like a moment, please.
Which kind of sucks because that's an expensive camera.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I think the
did.
computer just can't handle it right
How
now.
did you find your
I should have
first
restarted it.
beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good.
Class.
I
You
feel
seem
like
to
I'm wearing
understand
one of my
that when
mom's old
beasts
pocketbooks
are
on my
properly
head.
controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with
It sounds like
magically
somebody's
imbued
punching somebody in the background.
if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
What is RoboQuest?
Well done, by
That
the
looks
way.
like Borderlands.
Probably best to let me handle it next
Yeah.
time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the
It's like very
savages
close
in
to
Rookwood's
Borderlands art
poacher
style.
pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the
Terrible.
poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
I get to fight more
An
people.
optimistic idea. Now, why don't we
I don't think the
focus on
teacher's
more
gonna be like, go
immediate
go
matters
beat
that
up
we
these
can
students.
control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile,
I love how they're
I
like
also
singling this
encourage
one
you to
student
study
out.
as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
1 second.
Let me check my actual computer. See.
Hello, Dodo.
That's an odd thing for Tiff to post, but
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the
I
desert.
thought today was my
I
grandpa's
certainly hope
birthday.
that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
I love how my grandma is married as a different person now because my grandpa's been dead for a couple of years. And she still posts stuff like this, where it's like pictures of them. And I'm like, I wonder how this other guy feels. You know?
Yeah.
That'd be like your dad, like in a relationship with somebody else and posting stuff on Facebook about your mom. I feel like that'd be awkward, right?
Yeah, almost as awkward as this mask. No. Why not? Yeah, that pocketbook hat messes with me. Goblin Maid. Tempting. Pioneers. Heck no. Stick with that one.
Almost as awkward as my love life. You know when you eat too quickly in your chest and throat hurts, just drink icy Coke? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's super awkward. And don't get me wrong, the dude is decent, but it's still weird. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through Facebook now.
I wouldn't take just anyone there.
This is my
In
wife.
fact,
Sure,
you're the
sure. I'll
first.
try D&D. 5 minutes
Really?
in, I will drag your
thank
goblin soul back to Faerun and kill you
As I
again.
said, we think alike.
It shows the demon slayer or the doom slayer. That's weird.
Yeah,
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League requires internet connection for single player.
that's stupid.
So JJ won't
Quite
be
the
able to
weather
play.
we're having.
Not unless I'm here.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
I think it's funny that they've decided to take Ash
Don't
and
worry,
Pikachu out of
we're nearly
Pokemon,
there.
but they're like,
It's just
oh,
there.
we'll add this new character, and he'll have a Pikachu.
The only way that'll work is if they name the character Red or
Stand back.
Blue.
No, his name is
His Pikachu's wearing a hat.
Frayed?
I have that same hat.
Yeah, his Pikachu's got a hat. And it's not a female Pikachu, which is
Please
kind of
meet
weird.
Highwing.
Because it's
Isn't
just,
she
it just looks like
magnificent?
Ash's Pikachu with a hat.
Go on, introduce yourself to her, but be careful. You must always show
Okay.
hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
I mean, it still looks like they could sell it, you know?
Yeah. It is worth money. Like 3 o'clock? Honey, look at this.
I
Oh,
knew
did you?
it. I don't
Oh,
think I've ever
it was
seen a
you.
hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush
It
her if
isn't
you'd
the
like.
little girl Ash
I
and
come
Serena's
check
daughter.
on her
I
every
don't
once in a
know.
while. Bring her pasties,
I don't know that they've
tell her
actually
what's
announced
going on in
anything
the
about that
castle.
series yet.
You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
I think that's just up to this point, like a bunch of fan theories. Okay. Love you more. This says most important drawer in the house. It's a drawer with a bunch of Game Boy games next to the toilet.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Why are you playing with the dog in here?
Because he's in here. You won't let me go
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected
I've
you two
seen
might
these
get
little
along.
guns, and
Are
I
you
kind of
the
want
reason
one.
Students have been seeing
Same.
hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest.
Perhaps.
I'm
Did
sure
you know
Tanner
that
would if
once
he
you
saw that
earn
they have his
hippogriff's
gun
trust,
just smaller.
they'll always be there for you. I've seen it firsthand with her.
Because he's
How
got one of
exactly
these like
did you and
SIGs
Highwing cross paths?
that looks
It's
like
a
an
longer
AR.
story, but I rescued her from
think it's
poachers
single
a few
shot,
years
though.
back. Got her to safety, and well, she was fine until recently.
They have shown what
You
they
may have
look like, and she looks
noticed
like
that
Ash and
poachers were
Serena.
something of a
That could
problem
just
in
be
the
like
area,
a coincidence,
so I
though.
worry they could get her again.
Because I don't. They
I
haven't
might
said
not be there
anything
next
about.
time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to
Yeah,
imply
it
that we
could
can
just be
rely
a
on the ministry to
the way
help.
they drew
I
the
don't
character.
often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poacher's influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to
Wildlife experts
They're up to
explain why there are more alligator
just
sightings in
not
Tennessee
sure.
lately. What?
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out
Because they're
what's going on.
moving
what
from
they're
Mississippi. They've been
I think
spotted
that's a
in
fine
Memphis outside Fayette, or
Information is
in
power.
Fayette
And
County.
the more I
That's
know,
on the other
the
side.
better I can keep Highwing
That's
safe.
fine.
You
They can
seem
stay
like
over
a
there.
bird. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should
Could be,
go,
but we all
but
want
we'll
it.
speak
Well,
again
most of the
soon,
people
I
know.
hope.
A lot of people really do want them to do a time skip where they just have Ash as like an adult. Good God. Oh, that's a tablet. I was like, that's a big phone. The Tab 8 or S8 Ultra tablet. It's got a 12.5-inch screen. That's actually pretty big for a tablet.
Doing something real quick.
Oh, they make a bigger one.
Oh.
It's a 14.6 inch screen.
You should be proud of all the potions you
Just make
brewed.
everyone.
Dee cannot believe
Sounds
how
like they
many
need to stop seeing them. There won't be any sightings. Yeah, they can stay over there. They can stay on the other side of the state. I don't want alligators over here. I know some of our followers are from like North Carolina and stuff. And then I bet they're like, leave them there. They can stay there. Because the closer they get to where we are, the closer they get to them. Just make everyone blind. You got goggles now. A 14-inch tablet is huge. Like, for a tablet, that's kind of insane. It's also $500. What is that? Oh, rain. I was like, what is that notification? My new phone gave me shared a new screenshot, which is also my background because it looks amazing. I was trying to move my mouse to the other monitor and remembered this is not a 2-monitor setup. Holy crap, that is a nice picture. Why is it so stretched? Oh, you have an ultra-wide monitor. That's why. I forgot it. I was like, why is it so weird? I thought about it before you said it. Whoa. That's not it. That's the other one. Where'd it go?
I just did
why
something
did it put
ridiculous.
it below that? There it is. Fit to screen. That is an amazing screenshot from... Good God. I was already typing it. Yeah. I thought about it after I said it. I was like, oh, yeah, he's got an ultra-wide monitor. That's why. That's a pretty good screenshot.
Steven.
That doesn't even look like Skyrim.
Steven.
What the? I exited out of it and you're in a full suit of armor.
I sat there wondering why you wouldn't say anything.
That's actually funny. I bet that looks weird in like cutscenes.
Definitely.
That's cool.
My character looks weird without a hat.
The goggles look very strange without the hat.
Let's do that.
This picture says when you clean your PC and it doesn't run anymore.
9 minutes.
This one is a picture of Obi-Wan and Luke when they're going to Mos Eisley. It's Walmart, and it says, "You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be careful." Pokemon fans will see Ash again. Right after I just saw a thing about the new series. Aside from the possibility that it was only a matter of time before Ash returns. Oh, right here it says Yuyama also stated that he sees Ash as forever 10 years old, which might be hinting that at the idea that we won't see Ash Ketchum as an adult in the future series. With many fans running with the idea, with the theory that the female trainer might be the daughter of Ash down the line. That's funny. Because we were just discussing that. And now an actual article from comicbook.com from an interview with the people that make the show. Ah, that's funny. It's not, but it is.
I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way. No, I am not. I don't think I am.
I should be scrolling through
What are
the
you
Pet
up to
Farms
now?
thing. I rarely ever actually scroll through my own Facebook page. I'm always on Pet Farms. Like, when I switch back to my own Facebook, Facebook is like, wait, what?
I'm the same way with Messenger.
I think they're adopted. Concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
I think you also have access to like do that too.
Do what? Oh.
So if you ever decide you want to post anything on Facebook, you can. Sure.
Anyways, I clicked the link, and it took me to a huge list of gift cards.
How are your assignments coming along?
It was super hard because we had Starbucks, TJ Maxx, Marshalls.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
There's a new Zoids anime
You've got it now.
coming
If
out
you'd like to
this year
practice,
in
and
spring.
I think you should. Perhaps
That was like one of
best
my
not to
favorite
go
shows when I was a
flinging your
kid.
classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Also, this other article says Captain Pikachu is the professor's Pikachu. So it's a dry forest area. It could be Riften, Whiterun, South Solitude, and Markarth. Could also be Falkreath. Let me pull it back up. Because I actually don't know.
Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you.
I'm just
Wasn't
loud.
precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in
Galleons.
his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
I don't know. This picture, when you donate to $1 to a streamer, now say my name. Look, they got Dungeons and Dragons plushies. Oh, I wanted to figure it out. It is in Discord, but I don't think you're in our Discord. Here, I'll leave it up there. At least for a little bit. Wait, you're on a phone, aren't you? So I'll just make it bigger again. JJ's not doing anything important anyway.
Yeah, I smashed the crap out of my thumb.
Look, there's a Mimic plush. And a gelatinous cube that has a little skull in it. And he
Welcome
looks
back.
angry.
I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Giant space swine. A displacer beast. I like how they're showing a lot of these are from the movie. Is there a beholder in the movie?
What are those?
These are D&D plushies.
I want one.
This one. The mimic. I want the mimic.
You'll be
There's
thrilled
a-
with that broom. I promise you.
Not cobalt.
That item
It's
is of the highest quality.
no, it doesn't.
That item is of
It
the
actually
highest
doesn't
quality.
say what it is. And I'm blanking. Normally I wouldn't be, but
You'll be thrilled with that broom. I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop
It
asking
did
about
not.
rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the
that just
information you
it
provided,
doesn't tell you
my
what
work
it,
would
oh
have taken
Kenku
twice
right
as
there.
long. Thank you again. It may sound
I was like, it's in
ambitious, but I've already
it's in
begun
my
work on
it was on the
another
tip of my
upgrade,
tongue, but I
more
still
difficult
couldn't.
to perfect than the last. I wonder.
Okay, I'm
would you be
removing
interested
that
in
from the
joining
screen.
forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade
What?
there, it may help me as I develop the next.
Oh, the pig.
Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
A
Sounds
snowy
as if you're
owlbear.
really outdoing yourself. If I'm able
There's
to
another
help,
mimic.
I will.
Thank you. I know this
Look at
recent
the
success
little
was only the
gelatinous
beginning
cube.
of what I can do for broom flight.
It's adorable,
Back as soon as
and
you
it has
can,
stuff in
and
it.
We'll be off to the races.
Is it a dog toy thing?
It says interactive plushie.
Where'd he go?
It's got a shield
the
and a
races then.
skull and a bones and a sword.
So I paid her for insurance, and I handed the lady the thing, and she handed me a receipt. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and she looked at me, and she's like, "Oh, you're handing me a little more. You just want to put all that on your thing?" I'm like, "No, I'd like to change." She's like, "Oh." And so
People
she
don't eat ice in their drink. Don't eat the ice
Hello
in their
there.
drinks.
Nice to see you.
What do you do with the ice? Does it burn your hand? What? It's
Pardon me, but
interactive
were
and
you
acid
saying
slime.
something?
Oh.
Talking to
What?
myself, I'm
Does what burn your
Commodore
hand?
Willetsy, charmed.
No, it's just got stuff
I was
in it.
musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the
Huh.
forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it.
A new
When I
Ninja
was at
Storm
Hogwarts,
Naruto
we
game?
truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but
Oh,
I'm
God.
insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out.
Yeah, that was
could
the
you?
kid's actual
you want me
name.
to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If
Yep.
I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Look at this picture.
I can't say nothing. I know someone whose mom named her Gay.
You can usually find me
We,
right around here.
Yeah.
I hope to see you soon.
We went to school with a girl who named their kid after Kyrie from
Don't
Kingdom
forget,
Hearts.
the butterflies always seem to be
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help.
Oh, look, JJ.
They were nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking.
I'm watching that I Want to Break Free
Yes, Lodgok.
music video. That's a good
He's a
song.
friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years.
Did you see that?
We met when I was waiting tables here as a
That's
student,
awesome.
well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
Look, there's a little
But you're
one where he's
friends now.
holding one.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me
That's cool.
instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them
I
a
kinda
second to
want the
realize
little
I was
one.
actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all
He's
goblins
holding a
are like
little
Ranrock and
alligator.
his
Or
loyalists.
crocodile, probably.
Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted
Look,
metal
this is
trader.
my chair with
You should
a
mention
different
that we
design
spoke.
on it.
He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Baldur's Gate 3 confirmed for PS5.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok,
Oh,
please
so they're
give
not
him
going to
my best.
release it on Xbox right now.
What?
I don't know
Baldur's
what you've
Gate
done
3.
to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Isn't that the trans character? Yeah. I think JJ said that a minute ago.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's cool that they did that because apparently J.K. Rowling is very anti-trans people. So it's kind of like a jab at her putting a trans character in the game, which I think is awesome.
I don't know. It's Harry Potter.
You too, Amit.
What I love about this game is sometimes the buildings look small, but you walk in and look at it.
I hate this post because I just played a game earlier where I changed the controls for crouching. It says
Hello,
crouch with
Lodgok.
control. This is brilliant. Crouch with
Serona
C,
said
but
I
I
might
like
find you here.
this.
Did she?
I use
Did she
C for
send you
crouching
with
in video
news?
games
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you.
because my pinky
It's about
doesn't work
Ranrock.
correctly to
Now I
get the corner of
remember.
the keyboard while I'm
The
playing.
3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
Probably.
I am. And I need to know what
Look,
he and his
is that a
loyalists are up
D20
to
in
so
a
I can stay
D20?
step ahead.
Let's say I did know.
I like those
Why should
light
I
up
trust
D20s dice
Tan-
you can get.
Tanner has some. Tiffany got him for his
Bad
birthday.
part is, I'm afraid once he starts coming back over here and we'll play D&D or something like that, he'll wind up leaving them here.
He does do that.
Serona
I think they
trusts
have
me
to
and she
charge and
thought our
everything though,
interests
so he
may
might
be
have to take
aligned.
him home.
Well, if Serona
It's a good thing I didn't buy that. I was
may
going
know of
to.
something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock
What?
to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Imagine people recovering your book so
A
that your name
heinous
isn't on the
witch
cover
stole
of
a
your
sacred
offensive
goblin
ideas.
relic. Rumor
This
has
is what's
it that
happening
it
to
now
J.K.
rests in
Rowling.
her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by
That is what it is.
Ranrock
And
I had a
she deserves
falling
it.
out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Woo!
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not
Did you hear
abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may
It's
need,
so
and
loud.
meet me near the witch's tomb.
Yeah, we were playing. I don't remember. I think it was Fortnite, and Tanner had him. that is Tanner and his son doing that at the same time, or it might be both of his kids. I think it might be Esmeralda and Bartholomew, but it sounds demonic, which is why I kept it. I'm looking at a picture of Ric Flair.
Yeah.
What?
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
Why do they do that in video games where they have the person walk as slow as possible when you're following them?
Herself a collector
In this game, it
and
forces you to
purchased the
walk that
helmet as a
slow.
trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins
I'm
believe
tempted
that
to
the
get one of
rightful
these
owner of
DualSense
any
Edge
object is
controllers.
its maker, not its
Because you can
purchaser.
change out the toggle
Wizard kind
switches.
see things differently.
There's literally like a lock
So
button
Wonder
that you can
Goblins and
you
wizards
can
have
hit it
everything
and
to work
unlock
together.
it, and you can
The
swap them out.
differences between our
I think
colours
that's so
are
cool.
myriad.
It's like the elite
seem to
controllers
be.
for Xbox.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences
Is it the
always to be
Whomping Willow?
No.
insurmountable. It is the reason
I know it
find
ain't it, but
myself
still
traveling
that-
It could be the
through
one
this
from
tomb today.
from the movie where like Sirius Black and them has like a base under it or whatever,
There's bad guys down
where they find that one guy.
Yeah.
Pettigrew. Because in Skyrim, your character can't walk the same as the NPC, yet they're also slower when you're running. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it. I always hate that in Assassin's Creed. That's like the worst one for me because those are my favorite video games.
Oh yeah, same here.
And then you're like, oh, I can run like super fast. But then
what I love about not Ragnarok, it's yeah, what I like about
what is all of this? It's just quotes from stuff.
I was wondering where my spell went.
I mean, it's a copy and paste Rap God for that. That's kind of funny. I noticed it was it was Rap God's lyrics, and then I was like, "What is this?" Because it transfers right into the Dovahkiin theme song. I was like, "What is this?"
I can run.
You can hear like the fact that my throat is like not doing great today.
Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
The witch's tomb.
Place, isn't
This
it?
is a D&D adventure.
Really?
Nice to see you, my
I wish you
No,
luck
there's actually
retrieving the helmet.
campaigns
As a wand carrier, you should
based
have an
around stuff like that.
advantage.
Little short
Now, before you
campaigns.
set off, do you have any questions?
Dude, I was looking at like different campaigns. I think I'm gonna
all
buy
seem
the
clear to me
Candledeep.
now that we're here.
I
Is it
do
Candledeep?
hope our alliance proves fruitful.
I got this one.
Saltwater Marsh. That's the
wish
one
you
I think
luck.
I'm
I
gonna
got
buy.
this one. I can't think of what it's
Complete the
called.
tasks I've given you, and
Although
then
I'm
meet
pretty
me
sure.
in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm.
Because
It's
I don't know.
typically-
Oh,
Yeah.
it's loading. I was like, did I just do that? Here it is. T-Mobile installed what?
It's sealed.
Recommended application. I hate that.
Moths.
Yeah, look at how cheap this is on Amazon versus the normal price.
Lumos.
I think I'm gonna pick it up today.
What is it?
The Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Oh.
It's only $27 on Amazon. It's full price at freaking Books A Million.
Well, I'm trying to think of that one I sent you.
I mean, with
I remember you messaged me and I sent you a list of all the stuff I had.
Esmeralda's little discount card, it has a 10% off
big.
at Dice Head on it, but 10% off of $49 is only like $5, so I could get it cheaper from Amazon.
Yeah.
And Ghost of Saltmarsh is a bunch of like small campaigns, so it's like one shots
This
basically.
can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
I'm gonna add that to my
Lumos.
cart and think about getting it.
Reparo. Levioso.
It is insane.
Confringo.
So what was that sound? What was what sound?
Perhaps a spell would help open this door.
Okay.
You mean this? That's my godson. That's from a late night stream that you guys weren't in.
Lumos.
Because I think the only people that were watching that stream is other people that we're friends with in real life. I think it was Brandon and one of my other friends from when I was like a kid. If you're
I have a
depressed
feeling
but still
I'm not
alive,
alone
you aren't
here.
struggling with depression. Depression is struggling with you.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Or a Skyrim dungeon.
Levioso.
Those are zombies. Or Draugr from Skyrim.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Confringo.
They're certainly persistent.
I thought he said the magically delicious for a second. I think he said they're certainly persistent. That one just burst into flames. Why are they so strong?
I don't know. I might be the wrong level for this, but oh well.
You're about to learn the unforgivable curses.
You know, I would do an evil playthrough, but I'm sure every streamer is doing it right now.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I haven't really been evil yet.
Like a little playing around with the dark arts is not that bad.
Yeah. learning them is one thing. Using them is another.
If you're ever in a pickle, you can pull out that Avada Kedavra and just end the situation.
Oh, definitely.
You can hear my throat in the microphone. Like, it's all scratchy. Looks like there's... What did that do? Shoot it. Oh.
I just guessed. Oh, wow.
Neat. Oh, you found the other butterfly thing. Or moth, I think is what they were.
Lumos.
My phone can do that.
And then I dropped.
Yeah, my phone can do that.
I think as long as you have a Google phone, you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Siri does that. Old Voldy McBoldy, future generation of the blind Slytherin.
Honestly, I feel the guy who played Voldemort would make a great Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I mean, if they did an actual comic book accurate one, maybe. Instead of whatever Schwarzenegger plays.
I don't count him.
I do like the puns, though.
Lumos.
Yeah, it's like nothing against him specifically.
What to cause the end of the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. That wasn't me trying to do his accent. I'm not going to do that. I started to, and then I very quickly went away from it. That's about the closest you're going to get.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
That was much better than mine.
I'm a voice nerd.
What's that hanging there?
I can do some voices.
Precarious. Down I go. No other way.
I think my best one.
I was messing around when I was out of work for a little bit.
Revelio.
With some of the voices and stuff. And your dad popped in on one of those streams. I was trying to do Mark Hamill's Joker, but it came out Troy Baker's Joker, which is close, but not quite. And your dad was like, that was really good. I was like, well, my Nora, hello, Batman, or should I say despair, you want this universe of you to have the same fate. I don't even remember if the one from the George Clooney Batman was that George Clooney or was it Kilmer?
I'm not sure.
Ividdy Kadivy. Which one was that? Not the animated one.
Huh.
It's funny that pulls up before. It was Batman and Robin. It was Clooney. Because Cedric and Batman have the same actor for a little bit. He's actually still Batman. Like, there will be a sequel to that movie.
Yeah.
They've already announced that. It's just separate from the main movie universe. I think they're recasting both Batman and Superman, from what I've read.
They are.
Which kind of sucks, but apparently Henry Cavill is coming back at some point as like an older version of Superman, so maybe there's some multiverse stuff being planned.
Maybe.
It'd be really cool to see him as like Kingdom Come Superman.
Imagine if he was like the evil Superman.
Yeah, like Ultraman or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Injustice Superman. That's probably my favorite evil Superman, the one from Injustice. Because he has a legitimate reason to be evil. It's not like the Gods and Monsters movie where it's like, oh, he's just Zod instead of being Kal-El. It's actually Kal-El Superman, like main Superman, but he just... What about Alfred with the Injustice pill? Alfred's awesome anyway. If you read any Batman comic books, like you'll know Alfred can hold up with the best of them.
There's a lot going on.
There's a moment in I think it's Batman Endgame, I think is what it's called. Where Alfred's like defending the freaking Batcave with a shotgun. Alfred could probably beat Thanos. Yeah, just give him that pill from Injustice. Or he's got Kryptonian powers, and that's it for Thanos.
Oh, yeah.
Alfred's like one of my favorite characters. I'm a huge Nightwing fan, though. And I saw a post from James Gunn about characters that'll show up in the new DCU. And I think he's teasing at Nightwing. I'm totally fine with it. Because they are doing the Batman movie with Damian. So I'm like, oh, is Nightwing already going to be Nightwing? That'd be awesome. I thought Superman's weak to magic or something. Yeah and no at the same time. It depends on which comic book. Just kick Thanos in the nuts. He'll be done then.
Well, they're not wrong.
Lumos.
What nuts?
This looks even more complex.
Even more. Hello.
Lumos.
What Thanos?
Reparo.
That was neat. I didn't think you could clear that gap.
I didn't either.
Lumos.
You know what's kind of crazy about this game? One of our highest viewed videos on our YouTube channel is the first stream of this.
Why?
And I just put it up as a full archive video. It's got like 100 and something views. And I'm like, we don't even really... We just kind of upload... we just kind of upload videos. We don't really like... When I put the... Have you heard the Thanos theory?
Hello.
Yeah, but I think Ant-Man...
Right now I'm streaming.
Shut that down.
No.
Because I think...
Love you too, bye.
I think part of the reason they didn't do that would have been because it's a children's movie. And another reason is that it would probably also hurt Ant-Man.
Lumos.
Because if you think about it, he's a normal dude with the power to like grow and shrink. So shoved it down. Now I think he just like like turned the theory away.
What's with this?
But I mean, Thanos is also like an alien
Incendio.
that is like super strong.
Lumos.
And if Ant-Man was to do that, I don't think that he'd be able to hold up to it, if that makes sense.
How exactly does this work?
What I'm saying is he's probably get crushed inside of Thanos. He might kill him that way, but not really a children's movie. Also, Tony could make vibranium adamantium alloy, same as Cap's shield.
Making this spin
Version of
ought to raise
Ant-Man
that
suit.
platform.
See, that would have been a good way to
That
do
must
that
be
if they
it.
were going to do it. But he didn't have a suit like that. If he was wearing Black Panther's suit, that might be a little different. But or even an Iron Man armor. I'm pretty sure the newer ones probably have vibranium in them. But also, those movies are technically kids' movies. Like, I think the most like not kid friendly one is probably the ones with Thanos. The new Ant-Man is pretty good. I'll tell you that. A lot of people are saying it's not, but don't listen to random internet
Lumos.
people.
Dang it.
Because
Lumos.
or take Tony to a dying star. Yeah. There are other ways that could have been done. Honestly, Thor could have just cut his head off in the first place. He got a pretty good hit in.
Oh.
I need to bring moths to the door.
Just spotted that.
Lumos.
I was overthinking it.
Reparo.
Yeah, you have to think about the fact that this game was made for children. It's not going to be like that
I was
complicated.
playing my Switch earlier today.
Lumos.
And they also raised that platform so you could get the other one. That's smart. But true, should have gone for the head. Or sharpen your axe every once in a while. Exactly.
Witch's final resting place.
If he'd have took a
said the
better
helmet was
run
in
up
her
at Thanos too, he could have just run him completely through.
Dead Ash one. Better show this to
I'd like
Thor-
to point out Stormbreaker.
Thor is
withstood
strong
the-
enough.
I'd like to point out the Stormbreaker withstood the might of one of the Infinity Stones.
Exactly. He could have definitely cut Thanos
There must
in
be
half
some sort of mechanism for this.
if he'd have had enough oomph to it. I think he's powerful enough now that he would have been able to do it pretty easily back then.
Definitely.
You just transplant that Thor, and that would have been over very quickly.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided.
I misheard that.
I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before
I could
Rook
feel my
uses
eyes
it to
rolling
further
before I
ingratiate
realized I was
himself to
doing it.
Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites.
Or
not far from here,
use the
but I
Mother of
fear
All
you
Lightning
must
like in
go it
Ragnarok.
alone. My fighting
Yeah, he
days
could have
are
done that
behind me.
too.
I'll
Could have
head
just
there now.
fried him.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that
Actually, I
helmet before
feel like
Rookwood
that wouldn't
does,
have worked
or we
on
will
him.
lose our chance at
Honestly,
any leverage, no matter
they should have
how
just
small with Ranrock.
They should have just
To
let
think those
when they were
wretched
fighting
thieves had
him
their
like
hands on
in the
such
end
a
of
relic.
the end of the fight. They should have just let Scarlet Witch just murder him. Because they stopped her. I think Spider-Man did. That would have ended
Did he?
so much quicker. Somebody did. Somebody stopped her. What is happening? Somebody's protecting themselves. Protego's that bubble spell.
You've come to the wrong place, child.
What did I do?
What did you not do?
I just landed on this and
burn, baby, burn. Oh, there's a troll somewhere. Oh,
that was close.
There they are.
Ouch.
Stop that at once. Depulso.
Incendio.
Well, that didn't work. Woo! That's a good shield. That troll was red. Like, its level was red, which means it was too high level for you to fight it. And you still beat it without getting hit.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Troll bogeys. That's funny. That's a good reference to the movie. Ew.
Expelliarmus.
Didn't mean to do that.
What is happening? What is my
Revelio.
phone doing? And why is T-Mobile just automatically downloading things? I'm so confused. She's not at the house.
That's it.
They're trying to meet Heather for those cards. But
This is for Rookwood.
No more. What's that? Better have a look then.
this is for Rockwood. Immediately breaks her shield. Oh my god. You must be lower than level 19.
Incendio.
The combat must be really easy in this game because you have. I don't think I've seen you get hit.
No one to share in my victory.
I got further in the Murat quest line. You didn't like glitch out like I did you? Or have you got that far? Because that makes me mad. I restarted the whole game. I'm thinking about putting down Skyrim for a little bit.
Never stopped me before.
And replaying Red
I
Dead 2.
retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress.
Because I've got a computer and I can play it on mouse and keyboard now.
Brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile.
I've only read 2 of the books.
It looks stunning, Lodgok.
I
see why you wanted it back.
I read the books before the movies came out. I'll be honest.
I know many a goblin who would have
I'm
killed
old.
for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's
I think
trust.
I
will
actually
take it to
did
him
read the first Harry
immediately.
Potter book
It may
before the movie
distract
came
him
out.
from his search.
Which is insane because I think the movie came out in like
It is merely an inkling.
99.
You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon.
When did the first
Best
movie
to
come
keep
out?
our
Let's see.
arrangement quiet for now. Many
2001.
believe that
Okay,
our
yeah, I
aims
definitely
might
read it
possibly
first.
be aligned.
If you play Red Dead 1, my dad can help. I'm going to play Red Dead 2 probably. The first one is kind of rough looking. I've only read Cursed Child. Yeah, the first Red Dead is kind of rough looking nowadays. Even though I think they've talked about remastering it. If they do that, I'll play it on stream. Because I've already played through it on stream, I think. I actually started Undead Nightmare too. and never finished it because it glitched out to the point where no one was visible.
I remember at one point when I was playing it,
Hello, friend.
I had this
I wonder if
thing
you
to
might
where
stop by the
I
Three
loved
Broomsticks when you can.
hunting with a
I would
tomahawk.
like your help with something.
At one point, I was hunting down bear pelts.
As I mentioned, my
And,
sister and Mrs.
I was going through
Hogwarts.
tall
She
trees
hasn't been herself
with
lately.
the tomahawk.
I'd like to take you
Mark
up on your
says,
promise
"You're
to
gonna
visit
die."
her.
I was like, "No, I
I'm
ain't."
heading to
All of a sudden, the
Feldcroft
bear
soon,
started coming towards
so I
me,
look
and I
forward
was.
to seeing
I've seen a thing where you can
just south of
rope
Hogwarts. By
like
the way,
deer and stuff, and then
you're
just
faring
stab
well
them.
with the blasting curve.
And I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I was like, well, I'm definitely doing
I
that when I
forgot
play
I could
through it
do
again.
that.
Attended Beasts class. I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him.
I like that this kid's at least nice to the house elves, like the main character.
Oh yeah.
That would bother me if it gave you the option to be mean to them.
You probably do have the option.
Maybe.
From my uncle in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Good grief. Sometimes I forget there's other people. Deke, is he strong? That's actually funny. Rogers the Musical, the one-act play from Hawkeye, is coming to California Adventure Park this summer. It's going to be at Disneyland.
What?
You're going to be able to see that play live. Or is he short? He's a house elf. What the heck is that?
What?
What is this?
What?
It's in Fallout 76. What is that? Nothing but Final Gohan just flexing his new form. I love that scene. That's like the best part of that movie. Deke is shorter than the amount of close friends I have. I feel that. Gohan's beast form is like really cool. I don't like the way they did the hair so tall though. It looks ridiculous. They could have just done white hair.
Oh yeah. That'd been too close to Ultra Instinct.
That's what I was thinking though. It would have been too close to Ultra Instinct and people would have just gotten angry that it was too lazy.
Oi, can you help me?
Why do you sound funny?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise.
It sounds like he's got something
Slight
in his mouth, but
respite from
you can't really
battling the
tell what
odd
it is.
troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
That's a cool picture of the twins.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful.
From
Hogwarts
Assassin's Creed.
fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map.
Deku looked like
I'll be
Big Blue
satisfied
Ultra
just
and
knowing
Bakugo
where
looked
it
like Big
leads.
Gold Ultra. Big.
Very
what is
well.
that?
I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough.
People don't call that
Meet me back
lazy.
here if you find anything.
Big Blue Ultra.
That is outside. I think.
I think Bakugo and Deku was cool. Where they temporarily gave Bakugo Ultra Instinct.
Didn't he melt through a mountain?
I thought that was cool. Bakugo with One for All was awesome.
Oh look, a moth.
Even though it was very, very temporary.
Lumos. Revelio.
That's one of those, like, you almost feel like he should have had the powers instead of Deku, but you're like, oh, Deku's a good character. Deku became lightning. He did. He was very fast.
I don't remember where this is.
I'm really excited for the next season of My Hero, by the way, because they're going to do, like, a whole... Well, even this season when it comes back from hiatus.
It's definitely not this way.
Or is it back? I think I've seen new episodes pop up, so maybe I'm behind by a couple episodes. But Deku, where he's like been running around as a vigilante for a little bit, looks amazing.
Oh, I saw that.
And if you don't know what it looks like, just look up Vigilante Deku. It looks cool. The manga one looks amazing. Like, I almost wish that I read the manga, but I don't want to. I haven't even read the mangas that I have. Because I have Kaiju number 8, I think is what it's called. Which is a cool looking anime. Or it's not an anime yet, I don't think. I think it's just a manga so far. I think the anime is announced, though. So it should be coming out soon. I think it's spring of this year. So very soon.
I can't do nothing with that until I
But
figure out
Kaiju
where it
number
goes.
8 is basically Attack on Titan, but he fights kaijus.
Lumos.
Which is basically Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Like, it's close enough. Imagine other characters with One for All, Uraraka, Tails, Spicy Thought, Sleepy Emo Guy, Burb, Fisticuffs, Viagra with Wild Body Edition, Whole Body Edition. Oh, you're talking about Red Riot. I was like, who? Kirishima.
His power is he literally gets hard.
And then you got the other kid that has the same power, which is metal. That was lazy to me about My Hero.
Oh, yeah.
What is his name? It's something stupid.
Who?
The metal kid. Tetsu.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I think it's just Tetsu.
I think it's the whole thing. Yeah. His full name is Tetsu. Tetsu.
That's weird.
And it literally, I think it just means like. I know. I saw something about what it means. It literally means the same thing as like his power, I think.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
So it's a Pokeball.
Tetsu means iron. So his name is Iron.
That's stupid.
Perfect for gathering and transporting.
I think they just call him Tetsu.
No offense on the creators, but that's just stupid.
I think they just call him by his first or last name.
That I should study as
Because
many
they do
beasts as I
call a
can
lot of the
on my own
characters by
time.
their last names.
She also mentioned that poachers.
Then there's
are active in
Deku.
the area.
Like Todoroki, and
So
even a lot of people call Midoriya
the beasts will
Midoriya
be safer with
because
us
that's
than
his
out on
last
their
name.
own.
Other than his
Precisely
friends.
what Deke
It's
was thinking.
Izuku
You
Midoriya.
see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack. and where.
Okay.
Come along then.
Deke, you better not be slow. I have a problem with that.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave, or you can...
I've already
I'm
discussed
ready
it.
to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
With a name like Deke, I'm pretty sure he loves outings too.
Imagine what Chimera with One for All would be.
That'd be horrifying.
Chimera? Chimera?
Doesn't this game
or
have...
Froppy? Froppy with One for All would be funny.
Horrible things to beautiful beasts.
Yeah.
Because she's actually very capable.
During those days that Deke first saw a knapsack.
A what?
It'll be nice
A
to see
knapsack?
one used
It's
for
a
good.
weird Pokeball.
Yeah, this game eventually turns into Pokemon.
have arrived.
You can shiny hunt and everything.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close,
Chimera.
direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll
Chimera.
go.
All right.
I already know a trick. Same one I used in Arceus. Where you at? There you are.
Oh, the wolf dude. I know what you're talking about. The wolf dude from the movie. Or hear me out, Power Ranger Turbocharge White Ranger with One for All. Turbocharge? Oh God, why am I searching with Bing? What is wrong with me? I didn't even remember there was a White Ranger for Turbo. I guess there was. Why is it Bing? Oh God, I'm using Microsoft.
Caught 2 of them.
Not going to hurt
That
you.
one's pink.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture
Your
puffskeins
Pokeball
and-
only has so many
well,
things.
Deke isn't sure what
Why
they'll
the
do
F
with
do you
them.
have Bing? I don't know.
I'm certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein.
Ida with
Deke
One for All would be
suggests you
kind of
next
cool.
Find a beast
Yeah.
that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west,
there?
nesting in a large tree.
I guess there was.
overlooking
I just
Hogwarts.
Googled it and it said
But we
that was
must be
Bing though.
careful.
Who knows?
Deke has seen poachers in the area recently.
I'm gonna kill
Deke will
him.
meet you there whenever you're ready.
Apparently it was a woman. Turbo was also, when I was a kid, like it was on TV when I was a kid. I started typing Turbo while.
Oh.
Okay, now we're on Google, which is a little more reliable. See, that just looks like a fan-made thing. That's a fan-made thing.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good.
Okay, there's been more than one
was
White
worried
Ranger.
About you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here in this large tree. If it's
He'd have
helpful,
full
Deke
cowling
has
with
seen
his
Levioso
quirk.
used to slow
He's about to
flying
join the
beasts.
Flash.
Easy
I don't know
to
that he'd
get
be
in
that
close and
fast.
use the
He'd be pretty
knapsack.
fast though. Because Deku is faster
And I
than
shall
he
go
is, I
and
think,
rescue a
already
jobberknoll.
with One
Good
for
luck.
All.
Deke will be waiting.
Yeah, I know Wild Force has one. Alien Rangers had one. Mighty Morphin had a White Ranger.
Protego.
Dino Thunder had a white one.
Let's see.
It says SPD had a white one. There was a white Mystic Ranger in Mystic Force. She was the sorceress lady. That was the one that a lot of people hate that I actually do like. The magic one.
Yeah.
I actually like that Power Rangers. Danny is the best. Tommy?
Leviosa.
I didn't even catch the one I.
Settle yourself.
That's weird. Apparently, in one of the newer seasons, they use these little keys to turn into different Power Rangers, and they just have keys of like every Power Ranger that's ever existed.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of one. I couldn't get into
I
it.
rescued a
That's
Jobberknoll.
insane.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack.
At one point,
nice
Tommy
and
Oliver
cozy.
shows up.
Poachers want them for their feathers.
I can't do
and
that
are
now.
not kind when they gather them.
Yeah, it'd be a little
Are
hard.
there any other beasts nearby?
Could be Tommy.
I mean, they can
one
do
that
it, but they
Deke
just have to
knows of,
CGI
a
them.
herd of moon calves.
Which
They
is
live in a
possible, but
clearing
not with the
trees
Power
off
Ranger
this
budget.
footpath. Deke will see you there.
The Power Rangers wiki also has Sentai Power Rangers, which is very weird. Because the Sentai is what our American version steals from.
That's annoying.
Super Sentai. I just wanted to sing the Toku Sentai, but that's the theme song for the abridged version of the
Hello, Deke.
Ginyu Force.
Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is.
When they do their little like
Moon calves gather
poses,
near the large
it does like a
spiral
Power
pathway
Rangers thing.
front, but only under the light of the
At least
moon.
Samurai
So,
Rangers use
unfortunately,
spiny discs
unless
on
you
their
have a way
swords.
to hasten time, you might sometimes have
The
to
only
wait
thing I
until
didn't like about the
nightfall to
samurai
see
one
them.
is that the one that had the kid that had the
I shall go
the
and find a
cowboy
moon
hat
calf
on
then.
his
Deke will
helmet.
be waiting for your return.
Oh god, not that one. There's an actual Power Ranger that had a cowboy hat. No, that was the Ninja Steel. That wasn't. It looks so stupid.
My favorite one was the Moblin. No, was that what it's called? It was the magic one.
I liked the magic one. A lot of people don't. See, he looks stupid. That looks dumb.
Guitar?
Yeah. I think he's from Texas. Oh god. It looks better in like anime form. Like this. But I mean, good god, that looks so dumb.
Yeah.
Megaforce had the cards in the multiverse team up. I think, is it Megaforce that's the... No, it's Mystic Force. Mystic Force was the one that I liked the most. At least their suits. I like their suits. Because the cape looks cool. I don't think I can stay long. 11:06 on my own data. People still have data plans? That makes me sound overly, what's the word? Unappreciative, maybe. But whoa, those ones look cool. I think the weird Power Rangers that look like knights and stuff are the cooler looking ones. From the Mystic Force. Like, this dude looks cool. I'm confused.
Professor Howard will never
I want that
believe
one.
this.
I think the Mystic Force like helmet designs. I'm confused. Still? What mean? Huh? Do you mean the infinite data plans? Yeah,
It's a
I
bit
have an
trickier than the
infinite
others, but I
plan.
have a moon
Like
calf
I
now.
can use
Another beast, safe and sound.
I have like
Shame we
unlimited
didn't see
data.
moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight.
I think.
Deke's
I don't know.
approach
We
is
upgraded
finished here.
plans and
He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now,
we
let's
were
bring
on
the
what was
ones you
called a
gathered
legacy
back to the
plan
room.
for our
All
Sprint
right.
account.
Deke will meet you back in
Because
the
we
room
had
whenever
Sprint
you're ready.
for a long time before they switched over to T-Mobile. Because Sprint got bought by T-Mobile. And I have one at home, but I'm not at home. Oh, that's fine. Like, you don't have to stay the whole time. It's just... I really... Even, like, the prepaid phones have pretty decent unlimited plans. They're pretty cheap. I don't know how they are in England or anything, but I know here it's like $50 a month or something. That's not too bad. The only problem I have with the prepaid phone services is you have to pay like full price for the phone.
Oh yeah.
I hate that. Like this brand new phone that came out last Friday, I just paid $50 for it, or like 100. It was like 150.
You should be proud. There you are. Now, you need to show the beast
Currently
you
have less
rescued
than 5
a new
gigs
home.
or 5.97 gigs left. Whew, I remember a day
Not
where I
enough
had
room to let them out here.
limited data.
Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't
Yeah,
do
watching
at
Twitch will
all.
do that.
Perhaps
Especially
if you
at
focus on
full
what your beasts need,
1080p.
The room will provide.
That's a rough one. Wait, can you watch our stream in 1080p? I'm actually curious.
What exactly did you think of?
What is that notification? Somebody gifted me a sub. Just randomly got a gifted sub. Oh, one of the streamers I watch is playing
You've done it!
Sons of the Forest.
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
I have to the 10th next month. Oh my god.
Meet you
You've already
inside
run
when
out
you're
like
ready.
half of it. Or you've run out a lot. I don't know how much your
I'd like to
data
ask
plan
you
is.
about changing the room's ambience.
Why does it look like that? What the heck was that?
I don't know. I think
Actually,
It doesn't
perhaps
look as
another
good as
time.
it does on my monitor. It's a little pixelated for some reason. I'm not really sure. That might be the bit rate. I might have to change the bit rate. Yeah, I'll go bye. Yeah, I wouldn't waste your data like that. And it's late. Bye-bye. What is that thing?
Mooncalf.
Besides terrifying. I just want to get a glimpse of this game.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck
Wow,
in
it looks so much
Hogsmeade
better than the
will
first
help
one.
to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking
I'm
of
very
care,
tempted to play that by
beasts
myself.
that are well-fed and
Sons of the
groomed
Forest.
will provide you with valuable magical materials.
The only
such
other
as
way we could
puffskein hair,
play it as
for
like a
example.
group
If you gather some magical
would be two of
materials
us,
from
I
your
think,
beasts,
because I think this
Deke
is
can
the
show
only
you
thing
how
that can
to
play it
use
other
them.
than my computer.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
And you would have to like sign in on a different account. It'd be like a whole process. I don't even know if it's cross-platform. The big no when you Google that.
Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you. Thank you. I'll get back to collecting
We're getting close to 3 hours on this, so I
Good luck.
figure
Okay.
we'll end here soon, and then we can record up something else, and then we can end earlier than we normally do. Which is strange to say.
Expelliarmus.
Let me do that. I'm really glad I can't kill these creatures.
Why is he dabbing?
Oh dear.
Oh.
Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
I'm not sure I like the noises.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
What is that thing? Oh, You're brushing it. Oh, that's that thing from earlier. Is that a shiny one already?
No. At least I don't think it is. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? I met with Deke.
We just got to figure out what we're going to play. We could progress a little in Grounded.
Okay.
Or Fallout. Or Back 4 Blood. Like, honestly, anything. I just want to get some stuff recorded.
All right. Okay.
Oh my god. A puff scheme. I'm curious.
Oh, bird.
So apparently the normal colored ones are supposed to be yellow. Or this like cream color. So you do have a special one. Because even the other one that it shows is brown. And you have a pink one.
So apparently I got a shiny one.
What is that one called? Jobber and all. Let's see about that one. Let's see here. Harry Potter wiki.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
That just looks like a
Now
normal
Deke can
bird
show
on there.
you how to use them.
But it is blue, so
First,
you have a
need to
normal
use
bird.
this spellcraft to
But the
conjure
puffy
an
thing is
enchanted loom.
pink.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use
So
your
one of the first
magical
things you
materials
caught
to weave magic into the
was
very
already a
threads of
shiny.
your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways.
Okay.
Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
I will put it right there. Now I gotta mess with my spells again.
Seem to be doing a lot of that. Like moving stuff around. That's the only thing that I've watched you do in this game that I'm like, what in the world?
I got.
Huh. So you can upgrade your stuff?
Alright. I got that one equipped.
I honestly didn't think that was going to be a thing in this game. Niffler fur. Nifflers are the little things that look like platypus things.
Yeah.
I haven't been checking the multi-stream chat. No, that is my bad. I've had it on Twitch by accident. That is my bad.
Okay, how do I add the trait to it?
Naruto x Boruto. Ninja Storm Connections. That was cool. Unless it shows later episodes of Boruto, I'm not interested in that game.
Okay, how do I do it?
If it's past where they fight Jigen, I'll be fine. But if they haven't fought Jigen yet by the end of that game, I'm not interested. Not I mean. What does that say? What is up with Facebook?
Came out nicely. I should show Deke.
It says this has only reached 7 people. We used to get like 2,000 people reaching with these posts, and now it's just like, oh, 1 person reached.
I used the enchanted loom.
What is
Deke.
up with this website?
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and
We have
get to know the
legitimately,
beast you've
we used to
already
hold
rescued.
like 50 viewers on
Thank you for your
Facebook,
help,
and now we've gone down quite a bit. Our reach was up in the like 10,000s back in the day. And now it's just like stalemated at like 2. And a lot of it's not even our actual streams. It's the other posts. Which is cool that you guys interact with the other posts. Like, I'm not complaining. I just find it weird that Facebook is the way it is. Like, it's annoying is what it is. Because they tell you not to share into groups and stuff, but that was what was bringing people into the stream, so I don't understand.
I just got something. That looks weird.
That armor looks cooler than the other armor. It looked weird with the glasses on top of it. Okay, let's see what we can do. No Man's Sky also just got a graphical update, which I thought was kind of cool. If it wouldn't take forever to download, I'd be cool with the new Monster Hunter too. But we should probably play something that we've already played.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can load up Grounded. If I can pull up our other thing, because I think it was me running that session, wasn't it?
I believe so.
I think it was running off my computer. So. With this computer, there will be no stuttering, so it will be fine. I really hate that they have an arachnophobia setting. Oh, I can't. I'm probably going to have to turn all the settings back up to normal. I was playing as the nerdy kid, I think. Can we just randomly change characters?
I think so. What's this?
Because that would be weird. Oh, man. Why is it so stuttery? This is a ridiculous graphics card. This should not be doing this. Unless that's just how the game looks when it loads up. Jesus. Display. It might be because I'm in 4K.
Probably.
That might have something to do with it. What do you have in store for me this time?
Is there a thing where I can display my FPS? I just want to know. No motion blur. That makes me sick. Subtitles. Dialogue only.
Accio. Levioso.
Okay.
Read to me, voice. I really want to know what it looks like. What the heck? They just take away features of the spiders if you...
That's stupid.
If you turn on the arachnophobia mode, they just turn into blobs, which I find scarier than the actual spider itself.
Oh, definitely.
A floating blob with red eyes. I feel like that's more terrifying. It's not even on epic settings. This game should not run like this with this crap. Oh, it doesn't. It was just bogging down because it was... I don't remember what we were doing.
I think we were going after one of the other challenges.
Survival. Upgraded armor piece or weapon. Create fin flops. Dude, this game actually looks really good at full settings. I've never been able to say that. Because even the Xbox, like most consoles, when they play games like this, they lower the quality so that the console can handle it. Because a computer can obviously handle more. And then you got the newer consoles that are like basically computers. I need to craft those fin flops. Honestly, though, I feel like I'm going to super quit.
Why?
Because I like the name of the super quit. But I also think that we should probably play something like Fallout. Because I feel like Grounded doesn't have enough of a story.
Yeah. Well, it does, but it doesn't. It's complicated.
Yeah, like you have to work toward it, though.
Yeah.
These rocks have seen better days.
And I might can just load up my profile. Like, if we do Fallout, we'll load up yours as the main screen. Because mine is like level 40-something. Or 30-something.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I find that funny that that's my picture. I would normally just do something like Atomic Heart. Because that's a new game. But I
made it.
The fact that it's Russian made and... That's not exactly the best thing to be promoting.
Yeah.
Oh, I can just hit next. I could also just restart this game.
Oh.
But I don't know that I want to do that. Nuka World on tour? I honestly don't know what it's going to do, though, if we try to load up together. Like, if I'm going to be able to complete my stuff. Wait, did it restart my game? I think it did. That's not my game.
Which profile were you on?
Yeah, it's making me make a character.
That's weird.
I have like a level 50-something character. Or not 50-something, he's 30-something. I'm gonna go back. That just looks like my character from when I played the main game. Can I get rid of... Aha, hair. Pompadour. A top knot. Ronin.
Which we can stop this whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm just making a character on here. I was already talking about that.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah. We're still going.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't worried about it.
I'll just end it whenever.
Enjoying the view. Keeping an eye on
your
things.
Intro.
Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her,
that's my
I
skin
need
color.
to
That's
understand
not...
what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take
My
you to
facial
my
hair's not
uncle's.
that dark. That's fine. Whatever.
This way.
That's not quite what I look like, but...
Hello, Hamora. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of
It'd be really funny if this was just my profile picture on this game. What in the world? Exit. What is happening? Okay, I'm curious. Where's the freaking menu?
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Display. Preset low. I don't want it on low quality. This game shouldn't take anything crazy. I'm gonna quit the desktop anyway.
What I think it is.
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Those are some weird
I'm sorry.
noises. Just gonna
If you don't
throw
mind,
that out there.
I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian.
Some of these settings don't go to ultra, which is very weird. And I have to restart the game again because I changed the freaking settings.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh,
Mr.
yes,
Sallow.
Sebastian's friend.
It's weird to me that you just sound like Daniel Radcliffe. Like, the guy just sounds like Harry Potter.
But nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister.
I
If
don't
there
like
is
that
a
it made me
cure,
restart my
he will
game.
find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced.
Like, I
Some
have a
sort of
full
dark magic
playthrough.
cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain
But for some
themselves
reason, it's like, do the
anytime
intro.
soon. Giving her hope is
It did it
cruel.
again.
The only thing to do now
gotta
is
create your
keep Anne
character again?
comfortable.
I gotta create a character
and
again.
Stay out of the loyalists' way.
That's stupid.
I'm a little annoyed, but it's
I
fine.
understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian.
I'm almost tempted
If
to
you
just
really want to be of help,
do a
you'll make
random
sure
character.
Sebastian does what he should do, not what he
I
wants
just want
to
to
do.
change some of this
He's
stuff.
no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier.
I don't want to look like.
Bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all
There we go.
I
The
didn't
Burt
mean to
Reynolds
intrude.
mustache.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in
Oh, there we
waves,
go.
and often suddenly.
The beast.
It's not
I'm getting comfy.
anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the
Hombre,
new fifth
the
year
bard.
Sebastian told me
I like
about.
the bard.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the
I can make my hair
common room.
purple.
I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry
Okay, the
as he
mask
was.
is a bit
Uncle
much.
Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Oh, look at something.
Revelio.
I'm getting my Pit Boy. I don't know how far you are, but I think you've gotten out of the vault at least, right?
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I don't think there's anything in this vault you can pick up.
No.
So I'm just gonna run out. Or not. There we go.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister.
This game
and
actually
I'm
looks pretty
going
good
to get her
on
back.
ultra settings.
Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Well, obviously I
Ranrock's
want the freaking
loyalists are
glasses.
capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
A lot of party hats.
All the debris you'll see is from
If
whatever's
you're
going on at
if
the
you're
time
watching
of the
this and you
estate.
have no idea what I'm talking
They've
about,
been digging for
I'm
something.
playing Fallout 76 in the background trying to get to the point JJ said. So we can play this together. Ow, it
There,
pushed me.
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne.
Where's my I
This
was like,
way.
where's my Pit Boy? Black rim glasses. I don't even know. Oh, I do have a pistol. Okay. That looks very bright.
Levioso.
There's a loading screen.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
Through this rubble.
It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizards are dead wizard in my book.
Well, JJ, I'm out of the...
Okay, I'm out of the fight.
Yeah, once you're done with that, we're good.
What's that? Confringo.
Level up. One-handed weapons. This is the only thing that I don't understand that well about this game. It's the level ups.
You've made your last mistake.
Your last mistake.
One less human to worry about. Someone thinks they can outlast me. No! Not quiet. Coming here. I won't
My space bar is stuck.
Little moon calf, far from I've been fighting since before you were born. You won't stop me.
Confringo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Wait, does this game not automatically do freaking... That's annoying. There's no subtitles.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night.
I hate when
we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her
Sounds
a
like he's
chance
reading a
to
book.
run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a
Next
specific
time.
reason. They have station. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the
That does sound like
ministry
a
isn't
pretty
doing
good
more.
place for you to stop if it's saved. That way we can find something to play.
Revelio.
I was just looking at something. Okay.
Oh my god. I think I'll just stream mine.
Okay.
Or play mine, I guess. I don't know.
We're going to end it.
Yeah. I can't do the camera, but thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please remember to like and follow, and check out the rest of our streams when we're live. We also have merch, and you can donate when we're live on Facebook. There's also a donation thing on our website at petfarms.live. And I should be doing this at the beginning of the streams too, but I always forget to do that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.